To celebrate the 1-year anniversary of the Bit Squad, we are going to be giving away $1,000 in Bitcoin for the months of March and April, along with 2 Nano Ledger S's. An extra $100 prize will be available for those who join the Telegram group. Like and comment on every video in March and April for the maximum number of entries. You must be a subscriber to win. Hey Bit Squad, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be doing a full in-depth review of IOST, which, as you guys know, is Internet of Services token. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Also, don't forget to like and comment on this video for your chance to win $1,000 in Bitcoin. It's actually more than that. And we're also giving away 2 Ledger Nano S's. It's come to my attention that I constantly call them Nano Ledgers when it's Ledger Nano. I don't know why I do that. I guess it's just one of those I don't know, Mandela effect things, I guess. But anyways, let's get into the video here. So we're on CoinMarketCap. Let's pull up IOST. As you guys can see, it's coming in at number 63 right now. It was in the 50s last week, but you know what? Projects change week to week. So here we go. It is a token, as you guys can see right here. And it's coming in currently at number 63 on CoinMarketCap, like we just talked about. So right now the price is a little less than a penny, and it is 188 Satoshis. So if we look at the market cap here, you'll see the market cap is at 91.5 million, which is pretty important, which we'll talk about in a second. Total supply is 21 billion, a little more than I like, but you know, I guess beggars can't be choosers. Wait, am I a beggar? Anyways, circulating supply right now is 12 billion, so about half of the total supply right now is currently circulating. Go back, look at the price. Obviously, you can see when it was listed was kind of near the end of the bull run or the beginning of the bear market, depending on how you look at it. So, of course, it did go down. Then, of course, right after that, as you can see the chart, when we led up in April and May and it looked like we were going to go past 10K for Bitcoin, it started falling again. And it's pretty much flatlined ever since November. Some small increases and things like that. But, you know, it's just the market. We all know the Bitcoin is destroying the market right now. So why did I say the $91.5 million was a significant number? Well, if we go back and we look at the top 10, we can look at kind of some of these numbers, right? Bitcoin coming in at 71 billion. Ethereum coming in at 14.7 billion. EOS coming in at 3.4 billion. And Tron coming in at 1.5 billion, which is a lot of money, right? So we look back at the IOST market cap, and the IOST market cap is only 91.5 million. So why did I show you guys those projects? Well, those 3 specifically, Ethereum, EOS, and Tron, are the other usable platforms in the crypto ecosystem right now. Now, IOST recently launched their mainnet, so now it is the 4th usable platform. dApps and games are coming out very soon. I think some are already out. We're going to do some reviews on some of those in the upcoming weeks and things like that. But I'm showing you that because the market cap of where IOST is, to get to the market cap of those other platform-based crypto projects, is very, very large. So you might look at that and say, oh man, it's really far behind. But I look at that as an optimist and someone that believes in this project and say, wow, look at the room for growth that this project has compared to those other ones. They don't have that much room to grow in terms of moving up CoinMarketCap. But IOST coming in at number 63, just think if it were to get in the top 10 or even the top 20, I mean, that's an easy 10x, 15x, 20x, whatever the case may be. So, okay, now let's watch a video on the IOST website that will give you a little more in-depth knowledge about what IOST actually is.
Blockchain technology holds enormous potential for our future in how we do business, use online services, retain control of our data, and much more. To do this, we need a high-speed network that can scale for global adoption, a developer-friendly network that ensures usability and security for all. But current systems are too slow, insecure, hard to build on, and open to manipulation. That's where IOST comes in. Our network scales for global use while ensuring the usability and security required for mainstream adoption. Our powerful consensus algorithm, proof of believability, enables next-generation transaction speeds while staying secure, using factors including reputation, participation, and behavior. An innovative Byzantine fault tolerance mechanism, microstate blocks, atomic commit protocol, and dynamic sharding all ensure apps are safeguarded, easy to use, and lightning fast, while reducing size, cost, and hardware requirements. We are building a self-operated, trustless, and developer-friendly platform that uses blockchain technology to cut out middlemen and maximize network value for users. From using blockchain services or launching dApps to running a node and validating transactions, our network is easy to use, forever free, and open for all. We're funded by some of the world's leading venture capital firms and have created an ecosystem for developer funding, support, and more. With over 50 blockchain professionals from companies like Uber and Google and offices in 7 key cities around the world, we have the experience, knowledge, and resources to reach our ambitious goals. This is the network that will bring blockchain from concept to reality. This is IOST.
So I didn't feel like I could really say that better than IOST could say it itself. So that's the video from their website. So kind of the big news that's been going on, as we talked about in the video last week, is the voting. You can see right here at the top of the website, IOST mainnet election has begun. And then we go here to the actual voting page. This is where you can take part in the ecosystem. If you own IOST, watch my video from last week on how to do this. You can basically deposit your IOST onto BIS, which is an exchange, and then you can vote in the mainnet. I was at number 49 last night, but I've recently been bumped back to the second page. So if you guys would like to vote for me, I certainly would appreciate it. I'm coming in right now. My node is number 51, which is not too bad. I still am elected, and I'm trying to get back to that first page. So if you do have some extra IOST sitting around, please watch my video from last week on how to vote, and please come over and vote for me. So that is something that's going on right now that is very important for the ecosystem, which is people taking part in it. So, okay, guys, so IOST is building an ultra-high TPS blockchain infrastructure to meet the security and scalability needs of a decentralized economy, led by a team of proven founders and backed world-class investors. Our mission is to be the underlying architecture for the future of online services. Now, here's the thing. One thing that is going to separate IOST from these other platforms is speed. IOST is aiming to be the very fastest blockchain out there in terms of the platform cryptocurrencies. So it also talks about a list of proven founders and investors, which we'll get down to in just a minute. But like I said, scalable, efficient, and secure. The speed and the scalability is definitely something that's going to separate this project from some other ones. It is permissionless and neutral. They are committed to a permissionless and transparent network that's open source and accessible for all. And decentralized and immutable, as we know, that is very, very, very important. Talks about some articles, some media that this has been in. IOST has a very dedicated media team in terms of, or marketing team would be a better way to say it. That's how I got involved with this project, was through the marketing team. And they're very aggressive with getting out and trying to recruit people to push this project forward. And if you own a cryptocurrency that is struggling, then you know the value of a good marketing team. So that is really good. Here's a little bit about the network. It shows the number of active wallets, 47,000, which I expect this number to balloon quite large over the next 1 to 2 years. 72 developers, 7,880 GitHub commits, and then over 8 million transactions already. Here's the project roadmap. One thing about this project is it's consistently been ahead of the roadmap, which has been really good. You come down here to Q2 2019. We're at the end of the roadmap on the website. So they're launching proprietary dApps and commercial applications on the network and launching the IOST mainnet with native sidechain support. We are still waiting for the sidechain support to come out, I believe. I think that's going to be coming out very, very, very soon. But yeah, we're already basically here, guys. Like Q2 2019 is basically in a couple days, right? Or a couple weeks anyways. So we're here at the end of the roadmap. They've been consistently ahead of the curve, which is really good. You look at the list of investors, you got Huobi, Sequoia, Metropolis, some of these that maybe you've heard of if you've seen some other crypto projects that, you know, have been heavy on the investment side. We've had a lot of serious business money coming in, commercial money and things like that. So then we get to the team. So it's led by Jimmy Zhong. He is the co-founder, and the CEO. He is kind of the face of this project. If you think of Vitalik Buterin as the face of Ethereum, even though he doesn't want to be, or Charlie Lee is a face of Litecoin, even though he says he doesn't want to be, we have Jimmy Zhong is the co-founder. He has been involved in a lot of other projects as well. If you go and check out his LinkedIn page here, we can pull it up. And you can see that he's worked with 500 startups, Study Pool, which was kind of like a website where, you could get help for your homework and things like that in college. So he has a lot of experience. He is pretty young, as you guys can tell. I don't have his exact birthday, but he is pretty young for a CEO, I would say, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because that seems to be where the world is going. So it talks about some partners that they have, how to join the community, and things like that. So here are some resources. If you go to iost.io.resources, you can find the white paper here. You can find a frequently asked questions page. You can find this that is talking about their virtual machine that they're using that's supposed to be better than Ethereum or EOS's. Then they've got some more kind of articles and things like that. So check out the resources page if you want to know a little bit more about IOST. Here is, like I said, the article talking about the virtual machine, which is a big part of this project. And here is the white paper. So the white paper is pretty in-depth. I would say it's one of the better ones that I've actually read. So just a couple things here I want to highlight. One is the EDS, which is efficient distributed sharding. Now, when it comes to sharding, this is not fully, is not fully working right now on the network. This is something they're trying to add in. And if you don't know what sharding is, it's basically like torrenting in a way. It's where you take bigger files, you break them down into smaller files, and you make them accessible to everyone. And it's just a much faster and more secure way, a decentralized way of sharing information. So that is something they're still trying to implement to work 100%. Also, proof of believability is something about this project that I think by itself says something about it, but I think there's kind of an underlying thing here as well I want to touch on. So, proof of believability, a groundbreaking Byzantine consensus protocol with a believable first approach that guarantees safety and liveness of the system while largely maximizes the transaction throughput by size 1 shard. So this is going to be kind of a consensus algorithm. It's going to, supposed to be very fast, very quick. It's supposed to be very secure. And we could get into a little more about what proof of believability actually is in another video. But what I want to say here is it seems like one of IOST's greatest flaws from the outside looking in might be one of their greatest strengths, right? So what a lot of people say about this is that they are trying to reinvent the wheel with this consensus algorithm. Proof of believability. I'm sure you've never heard of it unless you've heard of this project. So to me, the fact that they're trying to go so outside of the box, I think some people look at that as a flaw. Really, to understand IOST and understand the white paper, you have to understand kind of a glossary of their terms that are unique to IOST, and that can make it a little hard to understand. However, the originality and the creativity behind this project, I think, is one of its greatest strengths. So, while some people may criticize it for coming up with a new consensus algorithm, as long as it works, what difference does it really make, right? So, the mainnet is out, the project is working, the platform is running. So I think that we can say that this has so far been a success. And like I said, they've been constantly ahead of the curve on a lot of their spots on their roadmap. So, just something to check into. Definitely go read the white paper when you have a chance. So overall, what do I think about IOST? Well, I wouldn't be involved in it if I didn't believe in it. I wouldn't be involved in this platform if I didn't think it had the potential to get up into the top 10 or the top 20. Like I said, I like the creativity. I like the team very much. Jimmy Zhong is an awesome guy. I'm going to have him on the channel for an interview here, hopefully in the next coming, few weeks or so, at least in the next couple of months for sure. In the voting, I really like taking part. So one reason why I chose to get involved with this project on the node side and the community, partner node side is because I want to see from the inside kind of how this voting works. I want to see what it's like to run a node. And I was very glad when the team reached out to me and asked me if, I wanted to be involved in this because it's something that's going to help our channel grow, even if you're not interested in IOST, even if you don't like this project specifically. Now I'm going to get the experience of being on this side of a project that I've never been on before, and it's exciting. It's really exciting for me. And like I said, I wouldn't just do this for any project. I get so many requests to be an advisor on projects. I get so many requests to, do reviews on projects, to look at this, to be an affiliate, whatever it is. And I turn almost all of them down because the integrity of this channel, I think, is very high. We like to keep things on this channel to where we're not giving you junk. I'm not giving you reviews of stuff that I don't think will do well. I don't want to be involved in something that's going to fail because it's a black mark on the channel, black mark on me, and I don't really want that. So the fact that I have put confidence in IOST, I think should tell you what I believe in it. And we're going to be doing weekly videos on IOST. We're going to be doing interviews. We're going to be reviewing dApps, reviewing games, talking about news updates. I'm just very, very excited. So if you are in the IOST community, please don't forget to go to the voting page and make sure you vote for BitBoy Crypto so we can get our community up, right? So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Drop a like on the video. I would appreciate it. Until next time, BitBoy out.